Pearl THUSI turning into a Betty. That is what Buzzy B captioned the videos that she posted of Pearl THUSI. The other one, she was dancing on pole, dressing half naked. And the other one, she was dancing for people, dressing, yeah, close to nothing, rather. Everything was just out there. And the audience didn't look entertained. But the question is that people have is she that broke to a point where now she has to resort to this?
She did that the first time. She actually did it again. What? Pearl, is there an agenda here? Maybe we are missing the picture. Because these pictures of her looking lewd and weird and whatnot, it's not just an issue of attraction, like she wants to be attractive. It's almost like there's a devilish agenda.
Vault opening. Welcome to the vault.
Hello, what is up, you dazzling diamonds and the others? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Linda Kyle and this is the vault. Anyway, you guys, let's jump straight into this video. Alrighty then, you guys, and in today's video, or rather this video, we are going to be talking about Pearl THUSI, right? I saw in the beginning of this week that she was trending for her nakedness, right? Now, I've seen multiple other videos or images of Pearl THUSI where she wasn't particularly dressed in a favorable way. And most people would want to say she's the mother of two, she's older than the younger people type of situation. But this is not a shocker to me because I've seen Pearl THUSI dress very provocatively in the past. However, this recent image that has come about was extremely out there. You could literally see her nipples in the outfit that she was wearing when she was hosting with other celebrities. I don't know what was going on at that place, but there were multiple other celebrities hosting at this gig, right? Pearl THUSI in the past has put on clothing that is revealing. You know, when some celebrities or in the music videos, when they dress in this way, they would usually cover, in the past actually, because now this is how people dress, they would usually cover the areolas, right? Because I guess that's the part that when seen by men, it triggers their little ding-a-ling-a-lings, it gets them aroused. And that is the reason why people put those nipple clamps or whatever it is, right? That's why it's okay for you to show cleavage, just don't show your nipple. It's a bit too much. People are going on and saying that, is Pearl THUSI broke now because she's hosting in clubs and she's not dressed? I don't think it's a matter of is she broke. I think it's just a matter of Pearl THUSI is going to do whatever the hell she wants to do, whether it's tasteful or distasteful. And I know for a fact that Pearl THUSI knows that the attire that she was wearing that night was very distasteful, because in the comments or in her caption, she did say that if people are going to come for me, mind your own business or something like that, as I mind my business. And then another thing was, unfollow me if you don't like what you see. And then she also said that she's got her foot on people's necks or heads. So in other words, she was insinuating that, oh wow, people are going to be pressed by this image because I look so great. Like, I'm so much better. Like, I'm a bad bitch. And if anybody's going to comment to what I'm wearing, then you must be jealous. That's what she was trying to say. And the thing is that people are not jealous. I don't understand this whole, I've got my foot on your head, or why do you have your foot on people's heads? And it's so crazy. Last week I was saying that she's one of the women that I actually really do respect when it comes to the hoes and the thoughts. But then there she comes out dressing like a hoe and a thought. I don't see any difference with what Pearl THUSI was wearing and what Zoto Abantu wears. I understand trying to be sexy, but you know what? There's a classy sexy. There is definitely a classy sexy. What Pearl THUSI was wearing was very hookerish. We could see her nipples. It looked like she just put some kind of see-through plastic on her body and she was wearing a thong or whatever it was. Her bums are out, her boobs are out, literally. And it took people aback, myself included. I was like, wow. And I just said that you're one of the people I respect. Wow. I take it back. I don't have any problems with Pearl THUSI. But I've done multiple videos about Uzoto Abantu. And how nasty I think she really is. It's disgusting what she does. How she gyrates on men and people are touching her coochie. And she's just all that nakedness. It's too much. It's too much nakedness. And I told you guys, there is coming a time where it's going to be so normalized that a person walking around naked is going to be like, oh, hi, are you good? It's not going to be a shocker anymore. And that's what they are pushing and promoting. They want to normalize all of this nakedness. Listen, Pearl THUSI, you're very sexy. You don't have to go to those extremes. And the mere fact that you had to put in your caption or your comment or whatever it was, saying that if people have a problem, they must unfollow you and mind their business because you're minding your business, is because you know exactly what you were doing was just distasteful. You want to trend. Pearl THUSI does trend a lot, but she hasn't been trending for quite some time. That outfit made her trend. It gets to a point where you're like, at your age, it's fine to be sexy, but there's a way to be sexy. And it's not even about your age. It's just about, there's a way that you can be classy and sexy. She looked like a hooker. It's Kendevu. That's what she looked like. Like Abo Zoto Abantu saw. I don't see any difference now with her and Zoto Abantu, with the way that she was dressed, dancing in the club, with the way that she was dressed in the club. She was on that pole dancing like a stripper. Like how Zoto Abantu does. Because she's hosting at that club. So she has to entertain the people. It's those whole things. I'm not saying that Pearl THUSI is a hoe. I don't want to reduce her hard work and everything that she's put into the industry to that. But when you come out looking like that, it's like, come on. Ushotangani. What is actually... I'm not surprised that people were saying... Oh, my earring. I'm not surprised that people were saying that, oh, wow. I'm not going to pick it up, guys. Is she going broke? I'm not surprised that people were asking that question. It's like, how desperate can you be? Ushotangani. Look at your BFF. Uzindle. I doubt you would ever do something like that. And obviously, they're not the same person. They're not going to behave in the same way. But it just screams desperation. You've got your foot and your heel on everybody's neck. Why is your foot and your thing on our necks? Take it off, please. We don't want to have your foot on our necks. It hurts. You're hurting us. Now you're not just hurting our necks, you're hurting our eyes. She has a stunning body. We cannot take that away from her. She has a stunning body. She's a very stunning specimen of a human being. Mara ushotangani. You are internationally recognized. You are a bad bitch. But now you have to reduce yourself to the level Zoto Abantu. Why? What's going on? Because you just celebrated, I think it was your 35th birthday or something like that. 30-something. Is it because your midlife crisis, you're feeling some type of way, you're competing with the youngins? You don't have to compete with the youngins. I literally said that in another video. You're one of those bad bitches that we could be proud of and say, okay, you know, you've been in the industry for so long and you're still a bad bitch. But to go to those extremes, I don't know if Pearl THUSI saw that outfit, it just looked like a piece of cloth. It's see-through. Yeah, plastic. Not that the brand is plastic. I'm just saying it's so see-through. You're internationally acclaimed. Like, wow, the thirst is real, hey? And you were gyrating on that pole like a hooker. And the sad part is the people that were watching or that were at the club, there was only one lady recording the thing that really cared. Everybody else didn't even care. Nobody was alert by it. I'm sure people were like, "Wenzani Manjelo? This is too much." Because ushotangani. This whole liberation stuff, it's rubbish. It really is. You're just selling sex. Yes, you're sexy, but if nobody actually really cared about it there, where you were being sexy, then what does it really matter? You should be embarrassed. You should be embarrassed. And I know people will say that, oh, she doesn't want to be anyone's role model, but like, you're a mom to girl kids. People do look up to you. Yes, you are a role model. You really are. Some of us actually really put you on that level. Some might say, oh, what does it matter that you saying it, Lynn? Who are you? Okay, that's fine. But now she's off that list because of the thirst and the desperation. There is a classy way to do nudity. You really can. I've also posted pictures where I was not dressed, but a lot of things were very covered. You could just see maybe a bit of my top boob, some cleavage, and a little bit of butt cheek, nyana, but to show your whole nipple, it's like it's another realm. You're another being. And we absolutely do. We really, really do. We absolutely do categorize you with Abozoto Abantu because the way you are dancing on that pole, can people that dance? Maybe I don't understand the world of club hosting, but I do. I've clubbed before. It's just for your level of fame and status. It didn't look nice, eh? It just didn't look nice. And the fact that you knew what you were doing was going to get people talking. You knew that it was distasteful because of that comment. And then another thing is, she said in one of the captions of one of those images that she was going to her sermon. As in, she's going to a Sunday church service type of situation. How disrespectful. It's like, in this day and age, people are still playing around with God. You're still mocking him. And these people, church girls, what. Because you see Beyonce making songs about church girls and stuff, you think it's okay. Beyonce's gonna get what's coming to her. So are you for that. It's so funny. It's fun in games when you're playing with my Lord. It's not gonna be fun in games when he plays back. Ask the people in Brazil. But Nakon Nupelsu has done weird things. She celebrates Halloween. She puts on those really, really creepy costumes of that goddess, that demon. She had that costume on. Celebrating that kind of thing. Allowing those things into her life. Coming into agreement with that. I don't know. Maybe we should question, is it because now she is internationally known that she would do these things. But once you let those things into your life, you will do anything. Like exposing your nipples like that at your age, as a mother of two or three girls, it's like, wow, it's a lot. And that's why people had a problem with it. Find another way to trend. And then look at your peers, about DJ Zindle. I doubt you'd do that. I'd be so disappointed. Not that it matters if I'm disappointed in these people or not, but I'm just saying I would be so disappointed. Oh, it's so sexy, but really? Look at the amount of naysayers to how she was dressed. It must tell you that it's not that sexy. It's like disgusting. It's like uzoto wabantu. And you are Pearl THUSI. You're there. You are literally there. I don't care what anybody has to say. She is there. Why does she have to resort to things of here? Shame. I don't think it's brokenness. I just think maybe desperation. Midlife crisis, angazi. It was just disappointing, in my opinion. Just very disappointing. For the fact, you see, if she didn't put that thing and say, unfollow me if you have a problem. If you say that before anybody even comments, then you know it's a problem. So why are you still doing it? And then please, I'm just asking you nicely, oh Bandla, get your foot off our necks. Do you really, like, people think so highly of themselves, eh? It's okay to think highly of yourself, but yo, ngendlela right. Do you really think people are like, oh my God, I'm so jealous of her. She's got her foot on my neck. All I'm asking is, please get your foot off my neck. It hurts, I don't want your foot there. Go put a sock on or something on that foot. Or a bra. That's what you can do with that foot. Shame, Pearl. I don't know what was going on in your mind when you saw that piece of cloth that you put on your body. Did you really think that, oh, this is so sexy? It's like people are so pathetic, in my opinion, that you would think that a piece of cloth is so sexy. There's nothing else you could wear. Nothing that was going to be sexy. Wow. It's pathetic. Weak. It's very weak. You must be, in my opinion, you must be very weak-minded to think that's where you're going to draw your strength or sex appeal from a piece of cloth. And nobody even liked it. Look what happened now. Ipomile. But go on, girl. Do your thing. Live your midlife crisis and we'll see you when you're done. We'll see you when you're done. It doesn't really have to be a big deal. People wear what they want to wear. We are just saying. Sis, it looks so distasteful. Even though you have a sexy body, ubunganxibanga. Fact. Ubunganxibanga. And I'm so glad that there are so many people waking up to the truth that these kind of behaviors they're not okay. And the more, if there are people that allow it and agree with it, it becomes a problem. And now people are starting to see. And it's not jealousy, so don't tell people about your foot on their necks. All you're doing is hurting their necks. Now we all have to go and get a massage because, ooh, Pearl THUSI put her foot on our necks. It's so painful. We have cramps for a week. What a joke. She's off my list of people I respected. There is a way to be sexy. She really is, because the thirst is real. Oh, man, even that time, there was a time where she was doing that ANC stuff. She was posing with ANC, whatnot. But then it came out that she doesn't really support the party, or she said that she just did that campaign for the money. So they said us a lot of lies. And for someone that pushes influencers, look at Pearl THUSI's Instagram. She pushes that influencer lifestyle. Do this, do this. You can see the reels or the videos on her Instagram. You understand what I mean? It is so disappointing. She thought it was going to be so cool. Yeah, my foot is on their necks. I'm the baddest bitch in Africa. You're not. You just look like a thought. You look like Uzoto Abanti. You're the same. You look the same. Yeah. Shame. Disappointing. Yes, one. Yes, one. But anyway, that's life. That's what they do. And she will say that she doesn't care. She doesn't care. You see how Nota was saying that she's not a good mom. We don't know her as a mom. And I don't know. I really don't know her as a mom. And I cannot say that she's a bad mom because of how she was dressed. But then you think about that. It's like, ugh. Because most of the thoughts in the hoes will tell you that if I had kids or I have kids, I don't want my kids to do the same thing that I'm doing. That's Pearl THUSI. Would you allow your kids to dress that way? If not, then why do you? Those images will be leaked. They'll be published. That video will be out there. We're just having fun. Going to a sermon. Playing with God. They all think it's fun and games until it's not fun and games anymore. Wow, but I'm not saying that she's a bad mother. I don't know her as a mom. It's just, that was a lot, bro. It was a lot of nothing. So many other ways to be sexy, but she chose that one. So, well done. You win. You win the cup. Everybody, please come in. Who you might be asking, the marching band, Genani. I want you guys to come and perform your marching band song for Pearl THUSI. She won because her foot is on everybody's neck. Wozani. Don't forget the sash and the crown. Like, you see now? Disappointing. Anyway, if you guys haven't already, please do like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And if you guys do enjoy my videos, please do click on the thank you button. Let me know, would you guys go out dressed like that? And how did you guys actually feel about that outfit? Was it appropriate? I don't think so. But are you okay with it? Do you think it was just art? What the hell is going on with that woman? Yeah. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.